Hello friends, hope you all are doing great. A very warm welcome to the Arm Wrestling World channel. East vs West 15 is just a few hours away. One of the greatest extravaganzas ever in the arm wrestling history is going to be held today. We have been waiting eagerly for this day, and finally it has arrived. November 2nd, 2024 is here, folks. We all are excited and eagerly awaiting for the great matches that are lined up for the evening. What an awesome card. 14 matches scheduled for the night. Here are my predictions for some of the matches of East vs West 15 to be held tomorrow evening. My first prediction: Ibrahim Saigov vs Reno Masic. This could potentially be a competitive match, but I will certainly go with Masic after his impressive victory against levansaginashvili. Though that was at a lower weight class, I will still go with Reno. Reno is around 118 kilos now, so he is bigger and stronger. He will be more impressive this time around, and do not forget that he is just 20 years old. Coming to my next prediction: David Samushia vs Vladimir Mayorov. David Samushia all the way, same results as East vs West 11. Though Vladimir was not prepared fully last time, and he says that he has had much more time to prepare for Samushia this time around, but I think we are going to see a repeat of last time's result. Next prediction will be the match between kirillsarychev versus Tautiev. Irakali has too much strength in his top roll to be defeated. Though that is the only weapon in Irakli's arsenal, he has honed his top roll to such a level that he has been undefeated for more than a year now. Now let us come to the much anticipated and much talked about match. The match between Gennady Kivgvinia versus Michael Todd. I would have gone with Gennady all the way had Gennady been at his 100%, but Gennady has returned from an injury, and his bicep is not at his peak shape. Michael also is back from a bicep injury, but Michael's recovery has been much faster and better, and he already has 3 matches under his bag, all victories. So, it's kinda hard to predict the outcome this time. Michael is at his strongest shape ever in his life, and Gennady is not at his 100%. When they last met in East vs West, Michael won, though it was an extremely close match. The result was 3-2, so logic says this Michael Todd has a better chance to win. Now, coming to the much talked about match between Alijan Muratov and Matushenko, this is clearly a no-brainer. I had said in a video previously that Alijan can beat even the super heavyweight left-hand world champion. I still stick to my word. Alijan is the strongest left-handed arm wrestler for any weight category, period. Alijan said that he had clean table in all the categories till 105. He had no competitors left, so he decided to move up to 115 kilos. And if the scenario looks similar in the 115 kilo category too, maybe after that he might decide to move up to the super heavyweight category next year in 2025. So, winning the 115 kilo left-hand championship will not be an issue. It is going to be a 3-0 without a shadow of a doubt. Now, coming to my penultimate prediction, the match of Uncle Todd or Toddzilla, the master of side pressure. One of the greatest technical arm wrestlers of all time and longtime practice partner of none other than the GOAT John Brzenk. Michael Todd versus Kainai. Kainai is a legendary Japanese puller. However, being a legend will not be good enough to match the side pressure master Michael Todd. It will be an easy win for Michael Todd or Toddzilla. It will be an inside war, but as I said, Toddzilla will prevail. You cannot match Super Nation with Uncle Todd. Coming to my last prediction, a match of massive proportions, literally. The Battle of the Monsters, a Goliath versus Goliath match. Vitaly Lalatin versus Georgy Zeranov. Though both are really strong and massive, and Zeranov actually bigger than even the 6'8" Lalatin in terms of weight by almost 22 pounds, I think Lalatin might still just edge past Zeranov in this match. Lalatin cannot be hooked, and Zeranov is basically an inside puller. When was the last time you have seen Lalatin being hooked? I think he has never been hooked since he turned professional from 2019. And Lalatin had had some big wins this year, and one of them was against the Terminator Morozov. And if you remember, in the match against Morozov, Morozov had tried to hook Lalatin in the 3rd round, after losing the first 2 rounds. The result was an almost flash pin victory for Lalatin through top roll. The match against Gasparini was also too close, though Hermes managed to just scrape through. Zaranov is certainly not as talented as Hermes Gasparini. Does Zaranov have an outside game? So, I think Lalatin holds the edge in this match. That is all for now. Thank you for watching. I will really be grateful if you subscribe.